and my vision board got me through, and my guides got me through. And then boom, I moved and I met someone. So, and this whole entire year felt the exact same. Just struggle, fighting good versus evil sort of thing. Give up on my dreams, don't give up on my dreams. I'd fight, and then the good won. And now I'm at the like, okay, the good one, I won. Now I'm like recuperating. Like I'm pretty beat up. Energetically, I'm still pretty beat up. Nothing like some good massages and some baths wouldn't hurt. I wish that's the thing, I don't know, bathtub. Anyways, if everything goes according to the way that it's going, I'm gonna move, and I already can feel it, and I'm gonna meet the girl. I can already feel it. Boom, boom, boom. So I can just trust and let go. And this Kundalini experience, which I'm still like milking. I don't even know how to do this. I tried doing some research. It's real sketchy, man. Everything's just so sketched out. I don't want to get caught up in religious bullshit, new age whatevers. Like, I like new agey stuff, but like I don't want to get caught up in bullshit. So once I start looking up things that I'm experiencing, and then there's a lot of opinions, like so I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm just lacking some trust for the information, because then it links up to other websites, and then there's websites that are talking about all the ascended masters and all the angels and stuff, and it's like, and then they start talking real deep about like how there's different levels of angels and all that, like in the hierarchy and everything like that, which I've heard before, but I'm just like what does it all mean? What are you guys doing out there in your little army? Like, what are you doing out there? It's tripping me out. I'm having a bit of a restructure of my beliefs, a restructure of my, I keep thinking the camera's over there, but it's over here. A restructure of who I am, a restructure of my self. So yeah, this is what I needed. I just wasn't prepared for it. I didn't really think, oh, it's not a Kundalini experience. But in a sense, I kind of did. It was exactly it. I stopped, well, I've been trying to eat healthier. It's been a bit of a struggle this year. Being lonely doesn't really help. But, doing all right. But, just starting to eat healthier, drink more water. And then, like, I stopped. I was like, because, like, hear me out. I'm not a big jerk off type guy, like porno type guy. But if I'm really, like, getting crazy, like if I'm in the lineup at a grocery store and I just keep thinking about banging a girl over there, like, go home and jerk it, like, you know. And then I try not to do it for long periods of time, just like you know, anyways, am I talking about masturbating? This is fucking stupid. But I wanted to conceal my chi. I wanted to withhold any sexual anything to control my chi. Whereas sometimes I wouldn't jerk off for a long time because I just wasn't turned on. But this time I was like, no, I'm just gonna hold my chi. So anyways, there was that. And then I decided to do some yoga, and then I was just like kind of clearing my head. Oh yeah, and I started meditating. And then I started meditating a whole bunch, using YouTube videos, meditating. And all those things combined triggered this Kundalini experience. Now, I felt like something was different. Now, the night that it happened, I smoked weed, I'm not gonna lie. Because so the thing with me is that, like, because of my upbringing, which had some rough aspects to it, caused me to be sensitive. So sensitive. Just, I've always been a sensitive dude, but always kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Fuck it. But when I smoke weed, especially these days, man, just so sensitive. That's like, it's like amplifies everything about me, especially when I'm in spirituality. The only thing is that it's hard to control the anxiety that I get from being aware of everything, and then I start having freakouts. So it's like, but anyways, this experience was different. Like, I felt like almost like I had a permission to do it. So I smoked weed, and like, but I smoked out of a water bong. So I like, It was a good, I was feeling good. But it was like I didn't know it was time. Like I kind of, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that would have been like if I wasn't stoned. But man, it was insane. Especially with that selenite wand. I freaked out. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. um so anyways, yeah, and I've been having a shift. I had a shift anyways. Like I shifted before the Kundalini experience happened. Like um, I decided to set up an altar, like with some crystals and a candle. It's a soulmate. Like I know this girl's coming, but I'm just like really brain dead hard here. Like this girl's gonna be. There's gotta be like. If I trust myself at all, man, this girl and I are gonna like each other. Like it's gonna be dope. No fucky shit, like, so I don't mind bringing her in nice and strong with this fucking awesome ass, like, soulmate crystal thing, right? So yeah, I'm tapping back in. Like I've been thinking a lot about eating meat. It's driving me nuts, like not eating meat, but it's like I like fish. I don't feel bad about fish. I prefer they come from the ocean though. And the chickens and all the pork is fucking disgusting. I don't know why anyone like bacon. It's so overrated. Ugh, gross. Okay, so I want to wrap this up because I'm using up all my fucking space on my tablet here. This experience was supposed to come. I just didn't think it was going to be like a Kundalini experience. I thought it was going to be something else. It showed up pretty hard. The next day I did feel blissed out. Saw my mom, and then dude, my timeline, they're so skewed right now. It doesn't matter. The point is that I'm here now, and I do feel better. I feel more positive. I feel more loving. I feel loved. And I have to continue to tap into that at least for like a week straight, just to tap into it every night. Tap into the love. Do the meditations. Just clear my head out. Do healing work. Chill. Really push in. And if I need to or feel led to, I'll make some music and work on songs and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I know. Like today, I literally clean my whole house and move it all around. Like my room looks pretty fucking sick. Still have a mirror there. Like it's decent, and it was so shitty before. So like it just helped me to. I cleaned the kitchen, moved the living room around. Like it's way better, way more friendly. The cat's totally chilled out. The cat was acting like such a fucking jerk lately, man, waking me up. So and then I saged the place. Like he changed. He was so friendly today, and which was so trippy to see that a cat was affected by the atmosphere. But anyways, now that I've got my sacredness put into this environment, like I'm excited, and there's just this feeling of like, just get back in the zone, do the energy healings with the selenite wand, drink more water, try to be as conscious as I can eating, keep my vibration as high as possible, and receive what I can, information, love, gifts, whatever is coming. And also when I meditate, to focus and to really surrender. My written on this mirror is I surrender. I can't know if you can see it. I'm surrendering to the process. Right. I'm surrendering to the process, and I've made it. All I simply have to do now is like lie down, put on a meditation track, and just literally let my mind go and just surrender. And that's the absence of fear. Like that's the absence of fear. Like you're not going to be afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. That's the thing. It's like the bliss comes from the absence of fear. The bliss comes from the absence of fear. Like you're not sitting there going, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna die," or this is gonna happen, that gonna happen. The driver that cuts you off, you're kind of like, "Fuck, you idiot," but you're almost like laughing at it, like, "Oh my goodness, this reality is hilarious." I don't even think that it modifies your sense of morality, but it does make everything feel quite blissful. It was a really cool thing. I felt lighter and I just felt more beautiful and soft. It's just a beautiful feeling. So like, I don't know. I almost wanted to say feminine, but it's not. Yeah, you could put it that way. It's just really nurturing, loving. Staying in that zone is what I wanted to get to like 10 minutes ago. But staying in that zone is the challenge. Staying in that zone is where you have to like take your tool bag of things that you've learned over the last 4 years to correct all the issues that you had and like stop the patterns, and you have to implement them, which I did in 2013. But this year I really like it was the whole thing again, and then it was brutal, and then yeah, like what I learned kept me through. Now I'm here. Now it's like my recurring dream is happening. It's like, okay, another cycle, bam, like I know what to do, bam, okay, I'm getting really good at this, boom, bam, like Groundhog Day, except I'm getting older. So right now I'm just using the tools. Like, yeah, this is the best I've done so far. I think this has happened like 2 times, this type of thing. It's probably just been since 2012, to be honest with you. Still don't really understand everything. Like I've done research on everything, but like sometimes I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna wrap this up because I've been talking for 27 minutes for my own entertainment, probably. Uh, I'm excited. I'm gonna spend the rest of this night tapping in, zenning out, and really surrendering. Surrender is the word of the night. Surrender is just letting go, just nothingness, and allowing the things that I desire to be filled in. When the heart space, in the mind, the soul, the spirit, or whatever you want to say, is emptied, it's trusting in your higher self, that God, you, Christ, is putting in you everything that you've desire, and more probably. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it in. Who knows, man? I could meet this girl early. I'm doing the work because I want to meet her. If I don't do the work, man, I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna show up strong. This time, I'm gonna meet my match. I'm not just gonna do a bunch of healing for a bunch of years. I'm gonna get something this time. I'm gonna get a beautiful girl, man, who thinks I'm rad. I'm excited. All right, bye.